Eggplant. Eggplant? It's called brinjal everywhere in the world. I don't know why you call it a eggplant because you saw only one type of brinjals. In India we have brinjals of every size and shape. Then why are they calling it eggplant? Probably they saw only that kind to start with. So this is the only other vegetable which actually has some poison in it. There is a certain chemical called cheratin in the brinjal which damages your hypothalamus. You know what's hypothalamus? The rear part of your brain which plays an important role in your decision-making and who you are right now. It is not that if you eat one brinjal or one eggplant, your brains will cease. If it was so, by now there was no problem at all, isn't it? It is just that the problem with the negative pranic food is just this, the damage happens slowly and it tastes good. If you eat one garlic, you will fall dead. Do I have to tell you, don't eat it? You won't touch it anyway. Or it tastes very bitter, you won't touch it. Now it tastes good and the damage happens slowly. Next 5 years, every day if you eat eggplant, I will assure you, you will be definitely a far duller person than what you are right now, for sure. Especially if you have growing children in your family, brinjal should be banished, eggplant should be banished, otherwise you'll sabotage their intelligence before they grow up.
Food is considered very basic level of reception. How we receive food, what we receive is very important. Today, what are we receiving? Right now, as you see societies get more and more affluent, they start eating worse and worse food. What a rural person in India would not touch, very sophisticated cities are eating that kind of food. When I say that kind of food, almost anything that Western societies are using today are a minimum 30 to 60 days old. Today you know that neuronal regeneration is one of the most important aspect of keeping your brain reasonably functional throughout your life. If you are consuming foods which are tamasic or causes inertia in the general function of your system, in the energetic process of who you are, then you will see cognition levels slowly will go down over a period of time. If everything becomes fresh food, in the yogic culture, if you cook something, the maximum time in which you can eat it is 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. Before that you should have eaten the food. After that we won't touch the food because it has started gathering tamas, inertia will begin to happen. If you want to experiment, you can experiment, eat something very fresh for 1 week, eat something which is processed and kept for 1 month, 2 months and then eat it, you will see the level of alertness in the system, you will notice it in your experience. It is not a whole solution, but it'll bring the basic necessary atmosphere in the body to make the corrections. Either with medicine or with necessary practices, you can bring about correction. How do we apply this to a person who is suffering right now? That needs a compassionate approach, not a standard approach, my way or your way. It's a very silly way to go at it, that this is the only way it can be done, because that's not how human beings are. A judicious action of what could be maximum right rather than wrong, more right than wrong is all you can do. I don't think anybody has an absolute right about mental conditions that people are in.
If you like the video, subscribe to Be with Sadhguru. For recent update, press that bell icon. Thanks for watching the video. Namaskaram.